Hi everyone, Joe here, and this is the Godox SL-60W, a pretty awesome LED studio light that I've been using for the last few months for my photo and video work. I've used it in different scenarios and for different purposes, so here are my thoughts. Out of the box, the light comes with a small cap, a standard reflector, the DC cable and a small remote. To give a few numbers, the light maxes out at 60 watts, as you could expect by the name. It's roughly equivalent to a 500 watts tungsten source in terms of output, at 4100 lumens at full power. It's balanced at 5600K and offers a CRI of 93+ and a TLCI of 95+. While on paper it's a pretty great score, you can notice a slight magenta cast, which is however easily fixed in camera or in post. The output is pretty great, and the cool part is that it's fully dimmable in 1% increments from 10 to 100%. To give you a reference, for my still life shoots I can easily shoot at f9 on my G7 and still get proper exposure, even through a layer of diffusion. Sometimes I did wish it could go even lower than 10%, but it's overall still pretty flexible. And by the way, you can control the output by using both the knob on the back or the included remote. One neat trick on the remote is that if you buy multiple lights like I did, you can actually group them on different channels. By doing this, you can control each channel via the same remote, which can be really handy especially if you can't easily access the lights. The only power option available is DC power via the included adapter, so no battery slot, which is reasonable given the relatively high wattage. The light comes with a built-in fan that kicks in immediately and can't be turned off. While it definitely helps to keep temperatures down, it can be heard in your videos if the light is really close to the microphone. Still, in a small room like this one and with a simple mic like my Video Micro, it doesn't pick up much noise at all and the rest is easily removed in post. As for temperatures, the light actually gives you a real-time estimate on the small monitor on the back. With my typical usage, even after a few hours of use at full power, I've never seen it go beyond 50 degrees Celsius, which is great. Plus, if you dial down the intensity for just a couple of minutes, it immediately goes back to around room temperature. The only case in which I've found it gets very hot very fast is when proper airflow is blocked, like when you're using a snoot. But apart from that, I've had no problems so far. While all of these are great features, the decisive one for me was the standard Bowens mount. This allows you to use a ton of available light modifiers like soft boxes, strip boxes, octa boxes and whatnot. The only other Bowens compatible LEDs that I know of are from Aputure. However, those tend to be quite more expensive, so for more budget-oriented productions like mine, you'll definitely wanna go with this one. Of course, the whole light plus modifier setup is quite heavier than your standard small LED panel, so you'll want to have a good sturdy light stand and a few sandbags. In terms of pricing, I've seen this light go from about 130 to about 180 bucks. But even at 180 it's a great deal compared to the competition. Solid color, great output, easily enough light to use it for a bounce, and the additions of the remote and the Bowens mount are super sweet. Overall, I find it a really solid option and I wouldn't think twice about grabbing one if you need to light small to medium sized environments. Keep in mind that in case you do need to expand your kit, there's a whole series of these at different power levels at different color temperatures. So that will do for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick gear review because I'm cooking up some more for the upcoming weeks. Of course, if you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. As always, thank you so much for watching, this was Joe and I'll catch you guys in the next one.